question everything, for the truth will not be televised, and that's for sure. So with that, it's a difficult situation, man. When you look at being policed by the colonizer's nation, and knowing that slave patrol was consisted of the colonizer's nation wearing that same type of badge when they chased you down on our own land and did all sorts of atrocities to us then. To see this still happening today is just mind-boggling, Here it is, 2024, and, I just seen an airman in the military dealing with the Air Force, young man, prominent career, living his life. House is knocked on. He comes to the door because the police knocking on his door. He comes to the door, opens up his door. They don't, announce themselves as police, so he's just getting a knock on his door. He don't know who it is. It's a loud knock. He comes to the door, and the moment he opens up the door, the police allegedly, let go, and that brother gets deleted off the planet. Of course, it's a colonizer cop, and that's the reality to it. But then you go to another channel, and at the same time, you got a 15-year-old young man walking up the street. He just brought him a toy tool from the store, or toy gun from the store, and he's just walking up the street with the toy that was marketed to him as a young man, because he's 15, a young child, excuse me. And the police driving down the street, who already allegedly got other issues based off of what the report says, and he jumps out the car, and before he can find out what the young boy got and what he's carrying, he let him have it. Allegedly. Gotta say that. And the young boy take a couple and go down. Just for the police to find out that, it was a toy that he was carrying. But it goes on and 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 on. And you wonder, you say to yourself, well, these are the same colonizers' children, inheritors, who are maintaining our suffering, controlling the reality of what their forefathers, Holocaust and genocide and massacred our people into, and then inherited it, all the generational wealth that was really robbed and stolen 110%, literally can be proven openly. And they're still being able to do the same exact things to us in the name of law. And there's no outcry for it. We are on the federal census of ethnic hate crimes as number one on the list for being hated in America. Number one on the list still to this day. And we haven't got a bill passed for protection against hate crime yet. And you ask yourself, well, how is that? How is you number one on the list and hate crimes against Aboriginal Negroes of America from 2022 to now, and a little earlier, jumped 1,000-fold from what the paperwork says from their own census of what's going on with us, and they won't give us a bill pass to protect us from it? Anti-black hatred is at a high in America, and they won't give you a bill pass for protection. Why is that? Wouldn't you want to ask that question? If that's the reality of the numbers and what is going on, why haven't this system gave them a bill pass yet to help these people that they committed crimes against humanity on, in the form of a Holocaust against their people, and then went on for years to genocide and massacre them and destroy their communities and destroy their livelihoods on a regular basis. Why haven't they protected these people yet? It's 2024. Well, let's analyze the reality of why they haven't protected them yet. Are the colonizers who stole the country, the ones who Holocaust our forefathers and put them in shackles, are they the ones still controlling the government? Are they the ones still controlling the laws? Are they the ones still controlling the bills that get passed here in the United States? Because if all that's true, then this is why we haven't got protected yet. Because those who supposed to pass these bills are the same ones who forefathers put us in this position. And to pass the bill would go against their forefathers on what their forefathers have done to our forefathers and what they are maintaining to this day on the approach of the destruction of our people as Aboriginal Negroes of America. And to change that would go against the reality of what their forefathers set out to do when it comes to dealing with our nation, bringing destruction to it. So when you think that would be one of the major reasons why they haven't moved on protecting us yet, on giving us reparations, reparative justice for the crimes against humanity done to us in the form of a Holocaust here in the United States? Because it makes sense. It's logical that the people that took the land by force, manipulated the paperwork and the history to shroud our identity on us being from America, and rewrote us a whole new identity in the statement of being from Africa, knowing that we are the Aboriginal Negroes of America. Those who have changed the infrastructure of America and had us rebuild it, don't you think they got a lot to lose if they reestablish the truth about the narrative of who the Aboriginal Negroes are when it comes to the soil of America? Would make sense. Same thing with giving us reparations. Reparations help heal the wrong that been done by giving us land of our own and money to mechanize our land, similar to those people, those folks that are over there now doing the great wrong that they're doing. Sorry to say, but those wish folks would be the same reality, because we owe trillions of dollars. And when you're impoverished and maintained in poverty by a system that knows it's keeping you in poverty, you still got to survive. And they know that you would have to do survival work. And in turn, they can capitalize off that, outlaw everything you do, and then mass incarcerate you under the 13th, 14th Amendment. These are all tricks that they got us under, that y'all all see, that is happening to us right now. And it's a terrible, terrible, tragic situation, because y'all watching a nation of people right here in America silently get crushed through paperwork, through tricks, through different types of lack of resources and lack of economics and lack of nutrition, lack of medical, you name it. And it's done on purpose. It's not by accident. We're dealing with a people who has our self-destruction and destruction down to a science. And they maintain it to the fullest. And this is why we can't get protected. Because to protect the people that you're trying to eliminate wouldn't make logical sense, would it? Well, this is the reality to why the police and law enforcement and everything treat us the way we're being treated. Not because we commit the most crimes in America, we don't. From the Federal Census of Ethnic Arrest, it says that the colonizers commit more crime than us. But who am I? Well, I just don't get it. And I just don't understand it. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.